And that's it. I just explained to you exactly how you can stop yourself from taking multiple losses in a row. So we left off on the last video with 6% profit. Today we'll include both Tuesday and Wednesday to make it quick. And in this video, something I'm really salty about happened, but it's part of trading. I'm glad I caught it on video, there was nothing I could do about it. And I'll also explain how you stop yourself from taking multiple losses in a row when using this specific strategy. So this should increase your win rate if you caught yourself taking multiple losses in a row. And if you didn't already watch the part 1 of this series, it's important you go check it first and then come back here to understand what we're doing. And as you know, we'll continue keeping track of the results with Trader Edge. So currently we're having 2 wins and 1 loss. Alright, so let's continue with Tuesday. So we have the 2 days high and the 2 days low. By the way, I just created an Instagram and TikTok if you want to go check it out. I'll try to post more in there too. And we went to take out the 2 days high. We had this displacement right there. We have this fair value gap, but the low is right there and has not been taken out yet. But since we filled this fair value gap before taking out the low, this is not a trade. Then we continued higher. This is the new high now. We took it out. Let's see if we have a displacement, or do we just continue going up? No, we just continue. Okay, so finally we had another, so this was the new high, we took it out, we had this displacement. We have this fair value gap. And then this low has not been taken out yet. Let's check if we take it out. Not yet? Yes, we did. So we have everything necessary, we just put the trade. Let's go in here. 5.5 is enough to cover this high. And the first level giving more than 2.5 is this one for 1, 2, 3. Okay, so clearly we got missed out, so let's remove the trade. And update the 2 days high. So we're getting to the end of the London kill zones. For someone who was only trading London, there would have been no trades during this day for the London session. And we're getting close to the New York session. So you need to understand that not every day is a trading day. And you need to practice your patience, because if you just try to take everything, even though there are some opportunities like this one, we came back, filled this fair value gap, we came back once again. You cannot just take everything from the market. You need to take something and then get out of there. Okay, so we have the 2 days high right there. We took it out. Let's check if we have a displacement from this point. So yes, we did. And then we have this fair value gap right there. But we need to take out this low before doing anything. But since we came back to it, this is not a trade. This is the 2 days low of yesterday. Let's remove it. Okay, so we took out this high, which was a 2 days high. Then we're starting having a small displacement. We have a very small fair value gap here, but this is not very clean, and we have anyway no lows taking out yet. Let's check how we react from this point. Yeah, this is quite messy. I will not take this one. And the new high is right there. We took out this high, it's around 725. Let's check if we get a displacement. No, we just continue going higher. Alright, so we finally came up, took out those highs, had a displacement right there, have the fair value gap, and we took out those lows. Let's check if we can have an entry from this point. Let's just go with 4 and be careful with your broker spread. First level giving more than 2.5 is this one here for 1 to 4. Alright, so we got missed out. You see here the second fair value gap. We filled it right there and then continue down. So let's remove this one. So it's very important to keep track of your trades and not just put a trade and then leave the desk. So we're in the middle of the New York kill zone. It's 8 a.m. Let's check if we see something. So you see, most of trading is not even trading. It's just waiting. This is something very important to know. We're getting close to 11 a.m. I have to say once again that during December, even November, market conditions are not the best. So for Tuesday, there were no trades taken. A lot of trades cancelled. Maybe there was this one, but I used the upper fair value gap with this order block right there. But I didn't get triggered. If someone wanted to take the trade from this point, it could have been a great trade. Let's just go to Wednesday now. Alright, now for Wednesday trading day. Let's put the 2 days low. And I've also noted the yesterday's high. We took out 2 days low. Let's check if we have a reaction. So we did get a displacement. We have this fair value gap here, but we need to take out this high first. So we took it out, but clearly I don't think we're going to come back here since we filled up this fair value gap and we had this second leg. This is what I wanted to give you guys, a very simple trading plan which works. But I understand if some people were wondering, but is it working every day or having difficulties? Because I truly believe, and a lot of traders are saying the same thing, is even if you give someone a profitable trading system, most of the time they won't even be able to use it because of psychology mainly. So we have the 2 days high that was taking out. Let's check if we have a displacement from this point. So we're starting to have a displacement here with a fair value gap right there. But you see that we didn't take out any lows and then we came back to it. So let's remove it. So we have this second leg right there. And because the first leg didn't give a good opportunity since it was missing the low, I can't take the second one right there. So we have everything here. We cover this high, 3.5, and let's aim for the first level. So clearly we got missed out. We're going back down. I don't like the fact that we filled this entire fair value gap, so I'm just going to delete this one. Anyway, that has not been triggered yet, so I'm allowed to remove it. And this is something you need to be able to do in your trading. Yes, eventually we went to take it out. And this is the new high right there. So we took it out once again. Let's check if we have a displacement. So we saw the displacement. We have the fair value gap here. And we have all of those lows taking out. So once again, I'll just put the trade. Cover this high with a 7.5. First level in here is giving 1.3. So let's just go with this one here. Let's just go with 1, 2, 3. Let's check if we get triggered. No, so we continue back down to get some liquidity here. So I'm just going to remove it because there is nothing stopping it from going back up once we took out people here. We took out today's high, which was this point right there, right? And let's see if we have a displacement. I would not consider that a displacement yet. No. Alright, so we're starting to have this second leg right there. I don't usually like too much second legs, but sometimes they can offer some great opportunities. We have this fair value gap and we took out this low. So we can just put the order. Anyway, we're 6% positive. We can risk some of the profits to make more. 2.8. Alright, finally we got a trigger. Let's check how it goes. and this one was a loss. So we're now at 5%. And we have the new high right there that we went back and took it out. Do we get a displacement? No. No displacement. This is the new high. And we're getting close to the New York kill zone. Alright, so we took out the 2 days high once again, but no displacement. Okay, so we went directly to take out the yesterday's high. So you can see during this day on Wednesday, we just continue up until we took out the yesterday's high. Maybe we can have a reaction from this point. I usually like taking trades from the yesterday's high. Alright, so we're seeing to see a small displacement here with this fair value gap right there. And we took out all of those lows. So we can just put the order, cover this high here. Let's go with 7 pips. And the first level is not this one, it would be in here, this one, for a 1 to 4. So we got a trigger. Okay, and we got taking out once again. And this is the new 2 days high right there. And one rule that is very important that I think a lot of traders are not taking into account is having a maximum loss per day. So in this case, since I took 2 losses in a row, I'm done for the day and I will wait for the next trading session. But let's keep watching how it goes. I'm actually interested because I saw that we took out the 2 days high right there and we might have a displacement from this point. Exactly. So this huge candle right there took it out. We have the fair value gap in here. We took out this low. And the order will be right there. We cover this top. And then the first level would be not this one. I guess it would be this one for a 1 to 4. But I'm not going to take into account this one in my back test, because I would have stopped trading after this second trade. But since we're backtesting here, I will take every single trade to learn as much as possible. But this will not be counted in the total at the end. A great reaction. So it's kind of sad I just missed the 4%, but it's more important because on the long run, if you stop trading after taking 2 losses in a row, this will give even better results. So of course, I'm kind of salty that I missed this 4%, but I know that on the long run, this is way better. This could stop me from taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6 losses in a row. Because if you keep trying on taking out the high of the day, this is one danger of it. So this is one way of stopping you from doing that. And this is something interesting, but we saw here that the first opportunity came around 8. You can see here around 8. And then the second one that worked came around 9. So I'm not trading Euro USD usually. So this is something you might study for yourself. And let's just finish the trading day until 11. And then we'll continue with Thursday. And that was it. Let's add the losing trade. So we finished with a profit of 4%, and let's see how the rest of the week goes. And if you want to be able to backtest just like this using Trader Edge and keep all of your data, go get your 7 days for free using the link in the description. If you want to see how we got those 6% on the first video, you can click here. And the final part of this experiment will be released this coming Saturday, so stay tuned.